Alright, so let's dive into the formula for this Selfex using a Sattvic diet for anxiety. First, get this book. This is where you'll be finding all of the recipes that we'll be using for this Selfex for the next 2 weeks. An overview of the Sattvic foods are found on page 66, right here. So it's really focused on wholesome, quality, unprocessed foods. The more you choose real, unprocessed foods, the better and more sattvic the diet is, but it doesn't have to be perfect. And eating without anxiety and perfectionism is actually an important part of this as well. So just do the best you can, and that's gonna be great. On that same note, the book actually says how you eat is as every bit as important as what you eat. And so on page 76, you'll find guidelines for how to eat in a sattvic way, which are things like slowing down when you're eating at more consistent meal times, not eating when you're anxious. So you can find that there. The recipes that we'll be using can be found in chapters 7, 8, and 9. Chapter 7 is the basic recipes. These are things like nut milks and rice and quinoa. Chapter 8 are your specific recipes to eating sattvic. And then chapter 9 is actually going to be included because these are the ones that are reducing rajas, and so they're recipes intended specifically for more of the anxiety picture that we are focused on in this Selfex. For premium members, I'll be making an update video with a meal plan laying out exactly what I'm going to be eating for the next 2 weeks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and how I'm going to utilize leftovers to make this as efficient and easy as possible. This can seem like a lot, I know. It's a lot of cooking, it's a lot of new recipes. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed or like you don't think you have time for this, it's really okay to simplify. You don't actually have to make full recipes every single day, multiple times a day. You can just focus on page 66, which lays out which foods are sattvic, and make simple dishes from that. This does not have to be that complicated. I would really recommend reading this book start to finish. There's just so much amazing information in this, but if you want to just really hit the ground running and start off with this formula, again, the main pages and chapters to focus on are chapters 7, 8, and 9, and page 66, which gives you the overview of which foods are sattvic. So now that we've covered our formula video, Moza is going to walk you through the step-by-step process for connecting to your wearable device. And this is what's going to track our biometric data throughout the experiment and will provide you with your personalized data once we're done. Alright, so stay tuned for updates. I think the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to make these ginger carrot muffins, and I'll let you know how they go.